Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time, we explored the 4th island again just to see. We went in Monami's house, and then we found the bomb on the 5th island. This is apparently it. It had a fireworks show for some reason, and Nagito was on this laptop here. Chiaki's acting suspiciously calm, and apparently Nagito's in the warehouse. Chiaki, I can't believe you actually swiped your card. I mean, it's a great thing that they didn't blow up, but you shouldn't have been more cautious.
Well?
But isn't it better than letting them explode? I guess that's kind of true, though. Well, that's true. At least we know for sure that Chiaki isn't the traitor. But if she was the traitor, she wouldn't have attempted that in the first... She wouldn't... Alright, yeah. I thought it said if she wasn't the traitor. I was like, apparently we should hurry and catch up with the others, I think. Yeah, you're right. If we leave him alone, we might actually kill Nagito. Yeah, we don't want that. We gotta get out of here. Don't really trust them right now. I don't really trust anyone with, you know, Nagito being around. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? What? And one feet came to a grinding halt. The red anger instantly transformed into looks of caution. Connie, what is it? Can you hear something? It's come from the other side of this door. The other side of this door. So listen carefully. I made out a soft sound coming from the inside of the warehouse. Music? What is he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe the moment we open up the door, the real bomb is gonna kaboom! I don't know, when you pull the door, it detonates it. I don't know.
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out. Please do not, Kakane, it's dangerous.
Yo.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, you'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clack, clack, clack.
Huh?
It's not opening. Something blocking the door, I could barely open it. Uh-oh.
Hey.
I knew it's a trap, seriously, just stop it, okay?
You?
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I gotta use it a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Connie ignored this their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Oh my. It's gonna blow up. No, it didn't blow up, though. Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, but...
Huh?
What's this? What's happened?
Yo.
Look inside. Uh-oh.
Sure is dark.
Uh-oh. I don't like this at all.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
Possibly. Inside the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Then the darkness allowed him or Brer throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
What?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
What is this
No,
music?
I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue, it suddenly started. Whoa! Jeez, what?
Hey, it's on fire!
Yo! Fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing in the dark warehouse with fiercely wings spreading before us.
What's going on?
I recommend getting away from that.
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Jeez, Nagito. What?
Hey.
How are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be a fire extinguisher supplies inside the factory breaks room. Perhaps we should use those. Alright, let's go over to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran to the factory. Oh no. Nagito is probably not alive at this point. Oh my. Alright, let's talk to all before we go in the breaker. Now's the time for bull crap around. Alright, Kazuichi. If we don't hurry, the fire's gonna spread to the factory. Kane, what do you have to say?
Huh?
What's going on? First the bomb, now fire? Jeez, Nagito's... Sonia.
Well?
Break room is just beyond this door. There should be a fire extinguisher supplies beyond there. Alright, let's see. Break room is here, right? Here we go. Break room. Oh my! There's a fire extinguisher and supplies. Oh my, this room is really weird. Alright. Oh, up here. Alright. This is all we need. There's a lot of them, though. Huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. Looks like there's some kind of liquid inside of them. We found those. Those are fire grenades. Uh-oh. Fire grenades. They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemicals inside put out the fire. Okay, good. This is strange. Last time I peeked inside of this window, I recall seeing other fire extinguisher supplies, too. There should be plenty. Let's hurry up. I feel like Nagito stole them. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back in the warehouse. Holy heck. This is really insane right now. Alright. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Well, obviously. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw a grenade from the door at the same time. Looks like there's a curtain in the back that's burning up. I just have to aim it at that, right? Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh. Here we go. We aimed for the curtains in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after another. But
Is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
it's getting bigger, isn't it? Are these real? Is this really gasoline? Uh-oh. I hope this is not another trap. Curtain absorbed the impact of a throw grenade, which fell to the floor and shattered. They're completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to
Oh
rise,
my.
it will inflame the ceiling.
I recommend just getting out of there at this point. Oh.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
Oh my gosh, this is so
What are we
bad.
gonna do? All we can do now is pray for
It never rains on the island though.
Don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Oh. What? Alright, I guess the things went off. Little water.
This is the power of the Japanese Bossome.
Terror.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
I'm not really surprised. They're supposed to activate when the fire goes off.
The sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Clearly, must have. Water continued vigorously to pour out of the sprinklers. How did it not go off earlier, though? It's going out. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely exhausted. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, this place is completely destroyed. Looks like the fire is out. That's a relief. What the hell? Ah! Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Time's out. You can't. No way. Why can't we go inside? Smoke and hazardous gases are still spread throughout the warehouse. It's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. On your way, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I freshly prepared? Why? Why would I want to do that? Yo, this plan Nagito set up, I don't think it's just Nagito that set up this plan. I feel like other people someone or more than other people must have been involved with this plan. This is way too insane of a plan. My gosh. Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. Well, we know that. It's no meaning whatsoever. Well, no. Doesn't mean it's meaningless. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? What's that supposed to mean? Telling me not to play your game? Well, I'm gonna finish this game. I'm definitely gonna finish it. Alright, Monokuma, what the heck? Well, now that the Monokuma Theater's over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got
What? So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already. Enough with your bullcrap.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Alright, I'll leave it there. Alright. I turned on the lights for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now then, go ahead. What? Is Nagito inside? He probably is dead. He probably died of burning to death. I don't know. He said he was in the video message, but he's probably escaped by now. So much fire and smoke. I thought I'd finally be able to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how he's doing?
You.
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing and won't settle down. I'm scared. His intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. I can't even budge. I feel like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxiousness? I wonder why. Guys. Hajime, you go first. You know, anytime I shoot, wow. I think we all know what's about to happen, guys.
Anyway.
We're about to hear the body discovery. Oh my. Well, we should go inside for now. I think out with what caused the fire. Chiaki.
Well.
Nagito said he'd be waiting for us in the warehouse, but by now he's probably escaped. There's only one entrance to this warehouse, you know. Did you see him leaving? No, I didn't. He might have escaped a while we left to get in the fire grenades. In fact, he might have been gone before the fire even happened. That might be true, but he does feel the same anxiety feeling. Oh, poor Chiaki.
Damn it.
Nagito's probably started it anyway.
Piss
Dang
me
it, next
off.
time I see him, I'll beat the crap out of him. Alright, Sonia.
It is strange.
I do not believe
you
there's
know?
anything inside the warehouse that could start a fire. Why did the warehouse catch fire? I don't know. Here we go. What could possibly be in here this time? Anyway, let's go inside. It's not going to be pleasant. Goods warehouse. Whoa! This music. Holy crap. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy it was hard to breathe. Wow, even after all that. And when I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear took over me at once.
Smells.
Something smells.
Hey,
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
you serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It smells like I never smelled before. What?
Like,
Makes sense that there's a strange smell when a bunch of different things were burnt. Exactly.
Hey, hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? I mean that curtain on that was on fire, right? What do you mean no? I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it too. What? Something hiding. When I looked behind there, Chiaki was pointing. There was a space beyond the burning, tattered curtain. Oh my.
It
I
smells.
definitely smell something. What is the smell? Hope you're not smelling blood.
oh my.
The smell was Miss Sonia, seriously? These princesses, you know, do that too. My mind is blown. What are you, a child? He does kind of act like a child. Sonia.
Sure.
I see, there was a space beyond the curtain. I have no idea. I don't think we ever checked behind there because Monokuma made us run out. I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it too.
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out, right? Fuhiko. What a mess. I don't feel sorry about it since the only thing I got burned was Monokuma's merch. We're Monokuma merch. Here we go, guys. Oh, no! Alright, I don't know what the heck happened there. Walk towards the burned, tattering curtain with the slow, methodical steps. Sorry, I can't pronounce the words. I never experienced something so oppressed atmosphere before. I couldn't help but hold my breath. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of an intense malice that I've been feeling. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Is that, what? Holy crap. Jeez. Oh my. Oh, Jesus. What the. Holy crap. Jesus. That's awful. I knew it was probably going to be Nagito, but jeez. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized it, the remains of Nagito combined the ultimate lucky student. God. Time has already stopped. Holy crap, guys. Smile at the name of despair. Oh my. Eventually, the shock finally registered within me. Numb feelings spread through the center of my brain almost intensely. Oh my god. Nagito is dead. His eyes are shot wide open too. Even when I saw this before me, I was able to comprehend that reality yet. Oh my, he's on the floor. Who got him on the floor and stabbed him? What? Oh my gosh. I kind of feel bad for Nagito now. I feel like he was kind of forced to act the way he did. I don't know why, I just have that feeling.
What?
What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? The spear is right in his stomach. I mean, it's Nagito, you know. That's right, it's Nagito. He's always messed with us. He's always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. I don't want to believe it either. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. That is so cruel. Who the heck did this? Oh no. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believe. When the killing finally ended, I never see this guy again. Well, that's kind of rude. I never expected that. I look at Nagito's body like this. Nagito's probably thought of the same thing. Help seeing it in his dead, frightening face. He looks so frightened. I feel bad for him. on this island. Unbelievable abnormal occurrence happened at this time. Even Nagito can escape that truth. Even something as small as that. Finally, there goes the body announcement.
A body has been
That's
discovered.
great.
Well then, after a certain amount of time has passed,
Oh my
the
god.
class trial will begin.
I always. Whoa! I saw that Monokuma get shot in the heart too, or whatever. Body's coming out. That's for real. Nagito is really dead? Yeah.
Damn it!
It's not like he's dead if the body discovery announcement was made. How were they able to tie him up? Did all. I feel like there was a lot more than just the one person involved. One person. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed by one of us? That means. That's what it means, right? Oh my. One of us killed Nagito. Who that? Why was his hand stabbed? Jeez. Just killed him so brutally. That's awful. It's gonna start again. Oh, I don't want it to continue. That means more characters probably gonna die. Last child's gonna start soon, right? Then. Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who killed Nagito's killer is. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined. You're determined to survive and leave this island, right? And the time for action is now. So allow me to give you a familiar Monokuma. Hold it right there. What? You're not gonna get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up, I can't stand this anymore. I can't either. I can't either, honestly. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them all through this? No matter, no more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pervertize your evil intentions. Say something. Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You're just now noticing? Anyway, Monami, you're gonna take about my first intentions. Why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? What are you guys gonna keep cooping up on this island? Sure, everyone here wants to know too, you know. Well, not fair. You're shutting up too. Enough already. We already did enough to deal with this concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us. This is so much on us. This is so crazy. So much crazier than the last game, I have to say. Anyway, let's begin. But, I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? Yeah, we're gonna be forced to. As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault we couldn't even prevent this. Y'all wanted to attack him. I feel like deep down, though, he probably isn't as bad as I think. Maybe? I don't know. The bombs probably would have legitimately went off then. He didn't... I don't know. I know, it's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice.
Ooh, looks like you kids are more well-behaved than Monami. He's still gonna say that. We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this good time. Does that mean you guys getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near, huh? The end.
what's the matter?
Don't make that face like a pig that's already about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer is there's only 2 days left. Oh my. We only have 2 days of this. When the timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over? Hopefully. I don't think that's gonna happen. This will finally be over. Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count on your bears before they hatch. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So once again,
The Monokuma file.
so is this gonna be the last trial then? Hopefully. I don't want to deal with this crap. I don't want to deal with it. You guys need to find who, but I love this game though. Find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. At the end is near, you won't. Well, and afterward, all.
Do your best.
Thanks. Hold on. I won't escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still,
As we try to understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito. Yeah, we won't get out of here. I don't find out which one of you did this.
Damn it!
I mean, I don't know if I can entirely blame him for murdering Nagito. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like Nagito. I feel like I can't really put my finger on it yet. If we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we can screw up here. Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
Be nice to think everyone can go home, but I think that's impossible, right? Someone in this room killed Nagito. It's a killer among us. Where those words began to sink into me. Not all of us here right now are gonna get out of this. That's true of the previous case. What was really true this time? How much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Its victim was Nagito because his death was so abnormally cruel. It was so abnormal. This was like a step above just casually murdering someone. This was fully planned. Definitely more than just the killer involved with this, I think. No, that's not just that. Something more into it than that. Whoever it was stuck inside me. Investigation time. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Oh my gosh, this music though. That instant rock. I love this. I love this. I love the soundtrack for this game too. Oh my. Here we go. What the heck happened? Nagito. Victim was Nagito Komaeda. Oh my god, this music. This is amazing. I love this already. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Noon sharp. Oh gosh. Not only was there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there was multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Jesus. Furthermore, there's latencies on his left arm and a knife implant in his right hand. This was more than just one person involved. This was... Oh my gosh. This is probably the cruelest death in the whole series. I tried, just reading this makes me feel depressed. I know. It's so I feel really bad for Nagito. Oh my. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have to cry. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, what's wrong with it? He was injected with something, stabbed in both thighs, stabbed in... Not only there was a spear stabbed in the stomach, there's multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there was lacing chains in his left arm and there's a knife implant through his right arm. Definitely weird. I guess I'll find it out if I look around. That's what investigation is for. Don't worry about the form conclusion on your own. That makes me worried than I should be. More worried than I should be. We can discuss this later. Right now, our only chance is to investigate. To investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Yes, you're right. Oh my god. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of this warehouse. Since the curtains block most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. I didn't expect to end up like this either. Truth bullet. Here we go. Oh my, alright. We have to probably get all their accounts. Oh my. Lighter. Alright, let's look at the lighter first of all. Oh, what's this? It's an oil lighter. Is this where the curtains would have been hanging? It would be weird that the fire didn't extensively damage here. Also looks like the fire did extensively damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Its most foolish thought. This has clearly caused the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can contain the burn even after someone lets go of them. Oh,
which
no.
means
The current situation was set on fire. Oh my. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you really think the killer set up some kind of trick with this? Probably.
you are right.
Killer probably planned to destroy evidence by settling this warehouse on fire. He caused the fire to destroy evidence. The only reason I could think of why the killer would set fire to the crime scene, but probably to burn all the evidence. Oil lighter, leave nothing. Oh my. Or what is this? Fire grenade. Someone's fire grenades behind here? Looks like there's a bunch of plastic bottles. Remaining the plastic are scattered all over the place. Alright, I guess we all threw it back here. It's probably all of us throwing it. Still, this music's bop. Those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. They weren't actually that useful in the end. Oh my. Because it came on anyway. The water went on anyway. Fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, the list of medicines really isn't all that strange. Alright, we didn't get anything from that, I guess. Alright, let's see. Let's see this shot Monokuma. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. What? Oh, it's just a toy. Oh, hey, Monokuma's here. Just kidding. I'm not dead. I didn't think you were dead. I wish you were dead, though. This is one of the life-size plushies that were being produced in this factory. If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put an oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Would this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why do you do this? You go a hole like that, like it got stabbed and going to trouble dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something? Probably. He did that in the first and the third case too.
What are you
I had nothing to do with that, huh?
You're so
He's probably lying. All these been imitation murders. What the heck? It's been very fishy. Well, except the first one. He's probably lying. Seriously. You're always lying. In the fourth one, I think. You should just die like the plushies over there.
What's this?
You seem more peed off than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If you feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you to the very end, hopefully. Please kill Monokuma. I'll definitely take back the seat of the world's supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like these annoyances are gone. Well, if it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did it? Could the killer have done this? So this is Nagito's blood. No idea how this connected to the incident. Monokuma plushie. Alright, here we go. Anything else really besides their accounts? Alright, no. Nagito's body. Oh my. This is so cruel. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the heck out of us. Even so, dying like this is just too cruel. And also, he wasn't completely useless. There was times we were only able to reach the tooth because of him. Even everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. It's not the time to think about it. Yeah, now you're just mourning his death. Should've liked him beforehand. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Here we go. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eyes. It's probably a lot of things. Yep. Alright, feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied up in pillars nearby. He wouldn't be able to move at all. When Monokuma files, wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't tie it Nagito, just stab him in the legs? Why did the killer do something like that? At any rate, it's pretty statistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. But you all had grudges towards him. So they might have been torturing him. Oh my gosh. No, there's no way he wasn't tortured before he died torture. I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? They really wanted to confess, didn't they? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for other reasons other than killing. Which means those wounds over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. God. Oh. Well, if that's the case, it was the killer trying to make Nagito confess. Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Probably.
Even so.
Well, even if it was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die is like, until they understand the dark impulse like that. Even if he held a grudge against them, they would really gone this far? Honestly, I don't know. What's your wounds? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to check his legs. Oh, no. Alright, we already looked at this. Alright, let's see, what else? Spear. Oh my. Spear with a flashy omnums, or impaled deeply in Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That definitely looks like a fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? cord extending from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. See, that's the cord as a whip that's used to capture enemies and deliver the final blow with a spear. Is that from the castle? It looks like it's... Is it from the castle? It looks like first time looking at this too. Of course not. It's the spear of the Gungnir, right? I really just came up with that now. By the way, I wanted to ask you where the spear come from. I feel like I saw it at the Nesmia Castle. Yes. Nesmia Castle. Who's on the 4th island? Who was it? Oh, it was me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't. Someone came around at the time. Uh-oh. Unless it was... Would it be me? I don't know. I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go inside there. Dang you mice. Dang you all to heck. I see. Even doesn't know what's inside the castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye. There's a weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like the part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Huh? About the size of a human fist. Strange that the section of the cord doesn't have any blood on it. Also, Chucky mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from the Nesmia Castle. Better if I confirm that later. I'm probably gonna have to go back there. Spear of Gungnir. Alright, what else is there? There's a lot of stuff. Alright, hands tied up. Left hand. It's a cut in his upper left arm. His arm and his legs and right hand had stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. Oh, they sliced. It's probably a reason that wound on his left arm doesn't look deep compared to the other wounds. Sliced across it. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it was a hideous wound. There's blood everywhere. Huh, there's something strange. Strange, what? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think the blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle palm. Did he do this to himself partially? Definitely cut off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but something else strange. It's fingertips when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand. It's blood only above the middle joints of each finger. You're right. That is why this is this part. See, just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. What? Yeah, sure, you win. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you say. Interesting, but that's so weird. She's... Oh, I don't want it to be Chucky. It's definitely strange. Why did the killer make the blood splatter like this? Who knows? Blood on his left hand. Let's see, what else? Alright, Nagito's face. Oh my. Must have been great pain. Agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered in duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible looking look on his face. Blood splatter all over his it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered in duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Excuse me. Chucky moved past Kazuichi and made squatted down next to Taji's face. Oh my. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. I'll put it right back once I'm done investigating here. Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed. The blood in Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice from his left arm. Huh, if that's the case. It's no use, she's not listening. Hey, look about the blood splattering on his face. There's blood underneath the duct tape too. Uh-oh, it was put on afterwards then, so he wasn't... Was he Must have been tortured and screaming. And then got the duct tape put on his mouth to think that he was tied up beforehand. What's wrong with that? The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Now he was probably desperately moving his arm underneath the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered by duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused duct tape to get stuck into his mouth a bit. What's wrong with that? Is there something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but we'll put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we don't want to see him in pain. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Yeah. Duct tape. What else is there? Oh, this burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist was tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of the rope burnt off. This be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope was burnt off like this. Why Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he got close to the blaze? Oh my, burnt rope. Alright, let's see his poor hand. Oh my, that looks awful. Nagito's right wrist is tied to the rope, but the tip of that rope is burnt off. Could this be a result of the fire? But if the rope is burned off like that, why is Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he got so close to the blaze? Alright, let's see the knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. The killer do that? How could they do something so cruel? Oh my, this music. So, no, this investigation music is probably better than the ones we've gotten for the last 4 chapters. This knife must be from the military base. They went to the military base and they went to the 4th island. Is everything from every island at the something, maybe? I don't know. We still haven't got their accounts. Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like this is a survival knife. Survival knife? By the way, it seems like that wound on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and arms. This just hurts to read me, honestly. They stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot be.
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
This is... Then it looks like it means the killer went to the trouble of using 2 weapons, a knife and a spear. They could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. They really need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
Unless there was 2 people involved. Unless Monokuma wasn't. It said Monokuma can't directly interfere with cases, cannot cause the murder, but he could help with the murders. That never happened in this entire series so far. So I think that it's that possibility. I'm gonna keep that thought. Definitely strange. Is there a reason they had to use it? Oh my. A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Oh my. Survival knife's been added to the bullet section. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised by myself. Does that mean I'm used to it? I mean, you've seen so many people just die one after another. Classmates' dead bodies right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. To investigate his death so I can find his killer. I'm used to something so as normal as that. I mean, I'm becoming abnormal too. You're going crazy too, probably. I think we're all gone insane after this experience. Alright, let's talk to Sonia first of all. If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. It'd be nice to see all live happy lives, honestly. It's probably not gonna happen though. No, we should finish the class trial, and then we can think about what will happen after. Alright, nothing new from you? Kazuichi. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. Too bizarre, can't do anything except laugh. I don't know if you're just laughing that off or you're just a complete serial killer. I mean, look at your teeth, for frick's sake. Alright, Chiaki, I'm sure you're gonna have to say something important. Something. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something so strange about the ceiling? Yep, about the sprinklers. One of the sprinklers' heads that activated put out the fire. Did you see the gritter right next to it? Right there. Can you see that red streak? Red streaky. Oh my, so this is really censored. Huh? So they see it as red, we just see it as pink. Gosh darn it, I want to get a red blood mod then. That'd be too awful to see now. I don't want to download that. You're right, I'll definitely see that. It's a small red line on the ceiling gritter. Is that blood? Blood. Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way the blood could get up there, right? Unless he was tied up somehow to the roof. Did he get every single kill in this entire game? Like, so far, maybe? I don't know. Tied up. I can't really put my hand on it yet. Strange line. Was he also strangled too? That's what I would have said that actually. So no, I can dip that theory. That's what I'm staring at. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Remember it. Very important. Blood on the girder. Alright, Fuihiko. Oh my. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? This rotting school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go home. That's what you wanna think. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you think it'll happen? You don't think it'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. What do you think means something? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this Monokuma we're talking about, you know, there's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, Akane, the last one I need to talk to. What do you need to say? It matters for Gundam's killing and for Mikon. Well, it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. Why does it matter? Time, looks like the timer doesn't matter. It's clearly written in the Monokuma file. Time of death is a noon sharp. If it was at noon, then what are we doing at this time? Huh. What are we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30. Wow. I'm glad we got a clock, a mini Maru. I want to get a mini Maru clock. Just put that in my room. Oh, so it has a clock function. I mean, yeah, obviously. Now that means Nagito's died 30 minutes ago. Huh, it happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Then Sonya wasn't. Did Sonya have something to do with this? Did Sonya do this? Oh my. Did Sonya really kill Nagito? Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. Something happened 30 minutes ago. It was around the time we were struggling with the bomb. You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. It could be like Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Yeah, the crime looks very detailed, so it would have needed time to prepare. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Well, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating this area behind the curtain. Killer's goal wasn't to kill Nagito. This should have been another reason as well. If not, they would have gone to the trouble of tying him up with a rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. Was there a reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to find that out. Should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, and I'll see y'all next video. Bye!